This copy of the book was sent to us from Lama Yeshe Losal Rinpoche, and it also bears an inscription. Dear Sid and Sarah, I'm sending you this freshly printed memorial book about Akon Rinpoche's activities. I hope you both enjoy reading it. With best wishes, Lama Yeshe. In Tibet, we place great significance upon what we call tendril, that which is auspicious. The principal thing you can do as disciples of Akon Rinpoche is to put his Dharma teachings into practice. And this is also one way of remembering him. The second thing is that Akon Rinpoche did so much all over the world in terms of humanitarian charity, providing education and the alleviation of poverty. He has done marvelous work, and I believe he is one of the first Tibetan Lamas to do this on a global scale. Therefore, for his followers and disciples to continue to perpetuate his achievements, to continue his endeavors, would be extremely constructive. According to Tibetan Buddhism, the ultimate offering to one's Lama is to continue to expand upon their positive deeds. When we look from a Mahayana perspective, the main way to serve one's Lama is not to provide personal assistance or to make material offerings to them individually. To benefit other beings and to undertake altruistic endeavors is what pleases one's Lama. The greatest and most effective way for the disciples to remember their Lama is to put Dharma instructions into action and thus achieve really meaningful Dharma practice. The second is to carry out activities that benefit others and to perpetuate their great deeds. So these are the best ways of commemorating Akon Rinpoche. By doing so, even if your Lama does not physically abide in this world, from a Buddhist perspective, that does not mean that you have become separate or that he has become very distant. There is no great distance. Death does not create distance. When one has sincere devotion and faith, one can meet one's Lama in dreams and experiential visions. So there are still opportunities to meet one's Lama. Usually any death, for instance the death of one's parents, also produces dreams. They appear in your dreams immediately after death for some time. But that is different from this kind of dream. For example, a Lama might appear in your dream, and if you have made a mistake, the Lama would scold you or give you guidance. This kind of dream does occur. Likewise, if you have performed great positive deeds, your Lama might appear in your dream and praise you. This kind of dream can also occur. If one encounters difficulties or hardships in one's life or during one's spiritual practice, one's Lama may appear and bestow their blessing. This type also takes place. Also, your Lama can appear in your dreams to help you tackle your doubts. If you have challenges and doubts in your spiritual quest, or regarding your tasks in life, or you are facing a challenging dilemma and you are unsure what to do, your Lama can appear and offer you direction in your dreams. These phenomena are described in the secret tantras of Tibetan Buddhism. They are not only descriptions given in texts. If you carry out sincere prayers and practice, one may encounter these visions in one's own spiritual experience. Therefore, when esoteric tantras advise us to seek out a Lama, it does not mean to do so for just this life, for just a single life, or for the next life. In terms of worldly family existence, our parents, kin, and relatives, we are talking about a relationship that is within a single life. The relationship between Lama and disciple, described in the secret tantra, is not a single life relationship. That physical existence might come to an end, but the spiritual relationship does not end. Therefore, the Lama appears to disciples in different forms. For example, as a human being or deity. The physical form changes. The form of life changes. But the spiritual connection does not change. Of course, from a worldly perspective, the passing of one's Lama causes great suffering. But from a spiritual perspective, the spiritual relationship with one's Lama never ceases. Therefore, it is not necessary to endure so much suffering. We do not need to be that sad. The important thing that is required to perpetuate this special relationship, to make it everlasting, is one's faith. Great, sincere faith. Intense faith. To abide by sacred vows and to undertake spiritual practice and prayers. My own Lama passed away 10 years ago. I did not feel that I was closer to him when he was alive, or had become estranged from him when he died. I do not tend to have these feelings. The important thing is not to feel dejected or depressed by one's Lama passing away. The most important thing is to continue to engage with one's spiritual practice. Continuing with an insert into the presentation of Lama Yeshe Losal Rinpoche's From a Mountain in Tibet. And this is from the newly published book about Akam Rinpoche called Only the Impossible is Worth Doing.
There's a book at Lama, it's a wonderful present, and I think we will enjoy it very much. And I think the Kempo who came from all the way to Tibet to give that speech, it was purely spiritual and not material. It was really a really wonderful speech he gave. So I'll have to read it a few times to get more of it, more into my memory.
Yes.
Yes. So I would do that. And I don't know if you noticed when Sarah was reading the book started to glow.
Well, this is the reason that we are putting it into this presentation is so that we do just as Yeshe said, that we integrate and repeat the teaching that is contained here.
Yes. It was a wonderful teaching, yeah. He gave a lovely speech, a very, very long, so that's why I have to read it a few times to get more into my memory. Yes.
So we can review this again and again and
again.
Sultan Jamso Rinpoche always says, repeat the reading 108 times.
Yes. Yes. That's very, very important to really get the information ingrained in your mind.
Yes.
Instead of just reading it once or twice, because it's quite easy to forget. But once you read it quite a few times, it's in the grain. It stays there, you know.
Yes. And His Holiness 17th Karmapa has said that the Tibetan Rinpoche is coming to the West, come to give us the best of the teachings with great love.
Yeah. Yes. And maybe hopefully we'll see a lot of them coming to Holy Island.
Yes.
Yes.
And Akam Rinpoche was very involved with bringing so many incredible Tibetan Rinpoches and teachers to the West, including Lama Yeshe Losal Rinpoche. And we can see that even in his death, Akam Rinpoche was still bringing incredible teachers to the West.
So maybe Lama Yeshe will start bringing them to Holy Island.
That would be a nice idea.
Yes.
He has said that the lineage holders will walk the Kora paths on the Holy Isle.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that happening too.
Yes. I know Taisha Chukta says when the Lama dies in the cremation, where he comes from, it's a celebration. It's a celebration, not an bereavement.
So in that spirit we have an invitation to make the most of Rinpoche's example and make the most of Lama Yeshe Rinpoche's teachings to assist us in ensuring that the teachings are integrated into our daily life and ingrained in the depths of our being.
Yes. So that's wonderful. That is wonderful.
Miraculous and amazing. Emaho, how wonderful and amazing.
Yes.
Ah, ah, ah.
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Tari Turi Soha, Om
Hum
Hum Veda Guru Pema Sini Hum.
Hum. Thank you.
It's a lovely gift, Lama. We'll enjoy it very much. I think I'm already nearly halfway through it already, Lama. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Ah, ah, ah.